everyone. How you doing out there? All righty. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes before I give you guys a pop quiz on something, but we'll just see who's all here. Scroll back on the comments. Say hi to everybody. All right. Besides the three stooges up here on the screen in front of you, first one in was Michael 58, then Jay, and then Cecilia Jansen, Mary Beth Smith, Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Let me try that again. Mama Z's
Good grief and Greyhound.
My tongue's all twisted up.
I don't know what you're drinking, but you need to get off of it.
I'm just drinking water. That's the problem. I need something a little stronger.
See, no, you just got back from Cali, whatever it's called. The place is going to fall off into the ocean one of these years. The water out there is contaminated, and it's still affecting you. So you need to drink something a little bit stronger, like coffee.
Nah. Now I might have some hot apple cider or milk. I haven't had any milk since I've been back. That's the problem.
Yep, there you go.
I haven't had any milk. Oh, man. Because I'm getting ready to head back to California tomorrow morning.
Oh, good grief.
This time I'm pulling the trailer and I'm going to load it up. Okay, next we have in here was Stringfield Ridge Farm. That's Teresa and President Lee. And Mary Smith. All right, Courtney, Wide Family Farm. Another one I forgot to put on my video this morning.
Yeah, Courtney. No. Some cream.
Hidden Within Myself. Hello, how you doing? Prairie Rider. Hey.
Hello, Miss Lori.
AK, Lori Jean. AK, Queen of the North. By the way, Lori, I haven't seen a video from you in a long time. I miss your videos. All righty. Gin and tonic.
Your email address did not go through, but your registration to the Discord server did. So you may want to pop back over there and double check.
All right. We also got Albany Mountain Homestead, Mud Tramp, 0715. And we got Farmall Fanatic. Boom! The man is in the house.
And if anybody has a problem hearing me tonight with me rearranging things, you need a hearing aid. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Southern Bless Homestead's in here. Tim Fergal, another person from Idaho's in here. All righty. Okay, so guys, we got a little bit. I'm going to throw up something up here real quick, and there we go. Can you see what is odd about the thumbnail for the live stream? I know you know, Dave, and I know Uncle Al knows. What is significant about Columbus Day and the pictures you see? Do 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 do. The ships. Okay, yeah, all right. You're getting there. What's special about the ships? Michael has it. The Vikings were here first. So the ship on your right is a Viking ship. And they were here almost 500 years before Christopher Columbus. Speaking of which, does anybody know what today is? What holiday today is?
I do.
I know you do. It's not Columbus Day. That's on Monday. What? Oh, Kaylin. Hey, how's it going? So what holiday is today? Okay, Courtney says one of the ships is a Knight Templar ship. Yeah, they got the Knights Templar cross on there. Nope, not National Indigenous People Day. Close.
Let's put it this way. It has something to do with music.
It has something to do with one of the ships up there. Today is Leif Erikson Day. Woo! So, yeah, he actually has his own day, Leif Erikson Day. Yay! Caitlin's got her deck repaired. Woohoo!
Now she gets to go sit outside and enjoy the sunsets.
Yeah. All righty, so Valhalla. And Lori's going, whom? Leif Erikson, the Viking who discovered Iceland, Greenland, Newfoundland, and down into the continental United States.
Yep, Florida.
And so, yeah, he was a much better explorer. And this was all before the Little Ice Age, when Greenland didn't have snow covering it all the time. It was covered with trees.
Remember, people, do not bring hogs into a virgin forest without something to eat the hogs.
Well, no, what happened was why all the trees got taken down was when in 1315, when the Little Ice Age hit, it got very, very, very cold there, and they started cutting down trees for firewood like you would not believe. Yeah, Nova Scotia was another one of the places Leif Erikson visited. All right, so enough of Leif Erikson, I think, for a minute. So, guys, what are all you guys planning to do for Columbus Day? Oh, Dave's going to be sleeping.
I'll probably go to church, do another power circle, because all my favorite spots are closed for you know what, and they don't do takeout for strippers.
Yeah, all right.
No, I told you you're not supposed to do that no more.
Yeah. Hidden within myself is working.
Not good for my heart either.
Jay's working. Nothing. I never celebrated it. Never cared for it. All right, Courtney. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be back in California with the trailer. I'm going to be loading it up with a bunch of stuff to bring back up here to Idaho. Make room for more. My wife to expand stuff down there for the next couple of years before she comes up here and joins me. Oh, Uncle Al, you got a way to make money.
No way in hell. Got too many scars.
All right. Mary Beth was going to go to the dump on Monday. Hey, they might still be open. I know the dumps stay open. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday, except if it's Christmas or Thanksgiving, then they close, and New Year's maybe. But the rest of the holidays, they stay open. And they're in Contra Costa County. Caitlin's going to be dehydrating onions or potatoes. Okay, I got to go over to the screen here, and I need to escape that. All right, that's down. That's down. And I need to put that one back up. So now we're going to have a little fun here for a moment while everyone's thinking about exactly what they're going to be doing. Our cabin in the woods. Hey, how you doing? Put this other one back up here. So when I Googled who actually discovered America first, Leif Erikson and the Vikings came up. And then
nope, it's not me. It's a figure of your
imagination. It says one of the reasons why did the Vikings leave North America? Scholars suggest that the Western Atlantic suddenly turned too cold for the Vikings. Hey, that would be the Little Ice Age in 1315. But interesting enough here, there are several other theories of who did it. And this is just called Coming to America, Who Was First. And interesting enough, let me scroll down and go backwards here. So you got Columbus in 1492. Then in 1421, there are a bunch of scholars that believe that the Chinese, one of the Chinese fleets made it over to the Americas.
Japanese, not Chinese.
No,
they borrowed our boats.
That's inserted that Zheng, Z-H-E-N-G here, came over, and his theory is based on evidence from old shipwrecks, Chinese and European maps. Okay, so, but others say there's no proof of that. So, 15th century Chinese, now we can discount that one. Then there's the Vikings in the 10th century. But wait a minute, before the Vikings, in the 6th century, Irish monks supposedly came over to North America. Okay, and then how many of you remember the ship Kon-Tiki? Exactly, where it sailed from the Middle East using reed boats like they made over there and made it all the way to America. It's Kathy, North Star Prepstetter, and WD Glock and Roll in the house. So yeah, so the proof that the people from the Middle East could have made it to the United States, as purported by a religious group that believes that members of the tribe of Manasseh made it to the Americas in 600 BC. So we really don't know who came first. And then, but I'm going to debunk one theory here real quick. There is a group of scientists that were saying, oh, they all migrated across the land bridge from Asia to Alaska. Excuse me, but that land bridge is new because the continents were joined on the other side. So the eastern United States and the Western Europe, the Eastern South America and Western Africa were connected, and it broke apart. And since they're breaking apart, the other side were off of Alaska. That was over 1,000 miles across to Asia. No. History of it. Arabic's really good with medicine. Yeah, exactly. Back in the day, the Arabs, when they were took over Spain, even back in those days, they were the keeper of knowledge. Everyone else had screwed it up, but they were keeping it until finally they got rousted, and the idiots went and burnt all their libraries that kicked them out of Spain and everything else. So we lost a lot of good knowledge there too. But anyway, so that's just my little tweak here on the holiday of Columbus Day. And who really discovered America? We will never know.
The Japanese did. They went to the Sacramento Delta, looked around and said, what a dump, and went back to Japan.
And now, where is one of the largest rice paddies in the world? Sacramento Delta.
Yeah. Because there's a legend in my family, there's 2 redwood trees in Japan that's not supposed to be there.
Yep, that could have happened too. But the thing is, if you look at something else, if you look at the Samoans, Tongans, Hawaiians, the island people out there, for centuries, they were sailing everywhere. They were sailing to Australia. They were sailing to Indonesia, Japan, China, the Americas. They were sailing everywhere in the Pacific. They had it mapped out. Then all of a sudden, about 500, 700 AD. We're done sailing, and they just stopped, and so they were probably bouncing back and forth a long time before anybody else all around.
Right, and they also had problems. Their big trade route was Easter Island, because Easter Island spread all over the Pacific by the Polynesians.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's another one. Yeah. Okay. Jay. All right. Jay has one here. Oh, all right, Jay. Then you're saying it's a practical joke? They came back in 2020 and screwed up the year for us?
No, that's our old stupidity.
Yep. Aliens do a cleaner job.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they just came here and dumped all their trash on us, and that's what happened.
Now they're whatchamacallit, they're eco nuts.
Yeah. All righty. So, anybody else doing anything fun, or anybody else just want to talk about stuff going on that's not going to put anybody down? Tell jokes.
I was going to make fettuccine with lamb meat and a nice tomato sauce.
So
Hang on.
that doesn't fit in my diet.
You don't like lamb?
It doesn't fit in my diet.
Sorry about that, Dave.
No, you're not. I see you smiling.
I like lamb. I like pork. I like chicken, duck, quail, fish.
Okay.
Well, see,
I can't eat I can't eat possum or raccoon, and I think armadillo because I picked up some kind of weird bug or something from armadillo.
Something that's really good if the person that's cooking it knows how to cook it properly is squid. But it is
squid's good.
It's a very delicate meat. If it's not cooked right, it turns into rubber.
Yep. Yeah, my family gets upset when I cook squid because I'm trying to get a perfect combination of fried squid and peanut butter. And my family, who are Japanese, looks at me and run away. Uncle Alan's cooking squid with peanut butter again.
Yeah, he hung out too long with Elvis. All right. Brett Broussard just posted something here on Facebook. Fellas, there are two types of women. Choose wisely. The one on the left stocks shoes. The one on the right stocks food.
There ain't none around here that are intelligent. Trust me, I've been looking. There ain't none around here.
I like the cracks on the bottom.
WD. I'm with WD Glock and Roll.
Steak's pretty good too, but I've been eating too much red meat.
Rabbit is something I got to try and learn to like because, hey, rabbits are, if you have room to grow rabbits, and I have room to grow rabbits here, yeah, it's going to be a lot of meat there.
You could grow rabbits, guinea pigs. What was the other little animal you could chew up?
I'm not sure.
Chinchilla's got too many small bones.
All right. Newsflash, everybody. Tomorrow morning, 9:30 Central a.m., Mama Z's Texas Kitchen doing stuffed acorn squash.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. So everybody write it down right now. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Okay. Albany Mountain Homestead got two pounds of yeast for $7 on Amazon. Oh, the price is starting to come back down. Was it earlier this summer? Or actually, at the beginning of summer, I got 2 pounds for $4.95. And when those were gone, they were limited one double pack per person. I went back later today, got another one. Daughter went and got another one. The next day, they were all gone. And then all of a sudden, the price was like $12. Hunted everything we could.
Oh, yeah, well, why you guys think everything's starting to get back all nicey peachy keen and hunky-dory and newsflash, it's going to change again.
Yeah.
I predicted it was going to get bad for a while, and it did. And I'm telling you now, it's going to get bad again. I'm saying probably around the end of December, prices are going to start going back up again.
Yeah.
Because they're suddenly going to have massive outbreaks in key places that are going to limit transportation ability of products or manufacture of said products.
Yeah. In any case, remember the red dragon did not disappear during the summertime like the Spanish thing did. It's in fact right now it's went up. Hang on. Wrong one here. Put that down. Okay. From last week, last Thursday to yesterday. Yesterday was 10,000 new cases higher, and the day before that was 13,000 cases higher. Yeah, we're on another uptick, guys.
Yeah.
So remember, common sense. Wash your hands. Wash your face. Yes.
Right there. Make sure you take this at least once a day.
Yep.
Vitamin D.
Yep.
And vitamin C helps vitamin D work. Vitamin E rounds it out a little bit. So just make sure you're eating healthy, staying healthy. Avoid, as Nurse Amy would say of Doom and Bloom, avoid your high fructose corn syrup. That stuff is poison.
I take 4 different vitamins every day, one of which is a multivitamin. And I do eat a lot healthier than I used to.
Oh, that's good.
Something I'm actually going to discuss on one of my next live streams.
Good.
I had to have one is.
Yeah. And remember, folks. This is not healthy eating.
No, it may tantalize your taste buds, but the rest of your body's going.
One of the things I want to discuss is the whole caloric intake that they recommend for people. And I'm going to tell you how to figure out what you really need. I'm going to display an app that I recommend everybody gets. And
cool.
It's a simple app. It'll help you monitor what you take in. It'll help you start eating healthier. It won't force you because you can cheat on it. But if you start paying better attention to what you're eating, you'll start feeling a whole lot better. Feeling better, your energy level will go up, and then you'll be able to take in more calories because you'll be burning it off.
Okay, so vitamin C. I've heard that some people say it's good for helping with.
If you're borderline diabetic, taking vitamin C along with a regular multivitamin, or drinking 3 or 4 glasses of orange juice, will help. I am borderline. I have to take vitamin C and I drink orange juice. It keeps.
I can't do myself orange juice anymore because my stomach. I have ulcers.
Try grape juice.
Yeah, I do. I have grape juice, and also I'm diabetic because I got stomped by a bull and it screwed up my blood chemistry. You would not believe.
I don't know, Stringfield. I'm trying to figure out what day there isn't too many other people actually doing live streams.
Well, every day is a live stream on YouTube now. It's like
you had to go back to your Wednesday
at 9, but there's so many other channels running. It's hard to get anybody on.
Yeah.
Yeah, even midnight.
And let's see here. Well, Dave, if you come on after me on Fridays, that'll make me stick to an hour. That gives me a reason to cut it off at an hour. And then everybody just goes right on over to Dave.
Yep.
LV, hey, how's it going?
LV.
All right. Anybody here who is not subscribed to Dave over here, as I said in the video I put out this morning, go over there and, subscribe, ring the bell, watch one of his videos, make a comment so YouTube doesn't just kick you back out again. He is, let me pull it back up here. Where is it?
904. Because it picked up 3 this morning.
Picked up 3 this morning off this morning's. Okay, cool. And a couple others picked some up. Shoot. Should I throw that back up there again?
Which one?
The from this morning, the shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see if I can find it here. Shout outs. Boom. Okay, there we go. It's coming up slowly. There it is. Okay, so guys, yep. There we go. All right, so I've added to this list. I've added a bunch to this list that I found. Sorry, it's not going to pop up here from David Lynn, replying to a comment. We've been bantering back and forth about coffee and barbarians. So I've added to. Okay, so winging it with Irish Colleen is, well, at least as of this morning, I'm not sure how many more she's picked up, was at 979. She only needed 21. I think she has the watch hours. All right, Dave's at 904 now, you said?
Yep.
All right, so he's up.
It's 5,000 watch hours. So as soon as I've been monetized in the past, but I didn't have the subscriber count when they changed the rules, so they knocked me out. So as soon as I hit the 1,000, I'll automatically be remonetized.
Yeah. And Eggers and Bacon is a homesteading ones. They're just down south of the Idaho-Nevada border in Nevada. Yeah, they got some really cool stuff. Heathstead, back east there.
Congratulations, Perry. Good job.
And 9 to 5 to Life off grid. They're a little over halfway there. Holly Ridge Homestead. That's Chris. He's a deputy sheriff. Mm-hmm. And when we started out, we ran into him, and I even had him up on the live here one time. I think he was under 100 at that time.
Yes.
Yeah. So he is great, guys, girls, ladies.
His wife does an excellent job with woodworking.
I am so friggin' jealous of his wife. I mean, that girl has skills that, oh man. Yeah, you want to see a woman make the man stand by and check out Chris's wife there at Holly Ridge Homestead. And then David Lynn, he's not fancy and everything else, but he's good to the point on his preparedness stuff. Fairy Tale Creations. She makes a lot of neat crafting stuff. Okay.
Now remember, folks, there's two David Lynn. One's a black preacher, and the other one's our David here.
Yeah. Okay. Now the David Lynn, can't bring it over there. All right. His face picture. He's wearing a suit, tie, white guy, balding with glasses. He's just pinned something to me again here. So, yeah. All right. So 3 for the road RV, family of 3, living in their RV, driving around, checking out the sites. Every Friday they do some sort of food thing on Friday. It was pretty good this morning. Maccabeus, off-grid and everyday survival. Jehoadak's been around for a while helping out, and yeah, he really needs to, we need to get him moving along.
And one other thing, folks, if you think you've subbed these people in the past and you haven't seen anything for a while, YouTube has a very bad habit of, if you don't do something at least once a month, they will automatically remove you from that channel. You need to go back and double check. And I got to go back through and double check all mine yet. So,
yeah. I just forgot her name. I was on the phone with her. I mean, on a private live stream with her, showing her how to up her stuff on her thing. Audra. Yeah. Homesteading in Idaho. Hers is really hard to find. You actually have to have the link, and you want to find the link. It's in the video I put out this morning on it, besides what I have up here. WD Glock and Rolls in the house. This guy is great. During the fires over there in Oregon, he was going around taking care of the livestock of his neighbors and checking on their properties. Great guy. All right. Okay. All right. North Idaho Chronicles. He has 29 subscribers. Brian's, I can't pronounce that last name. Los Hills Homestead. He's at 660. And then Skate. Drop that down. Let's see, who else did I have in there? Oh, Hardknack Farms, 633 subscribers, working on it. They've been around. They've been around for at least as long as I've been on here. I've seen them on Stringfield Ridge, Overlook Homestead, all those others. What else am I missing down here?
Did you hear me, Lori? Your post finally came through, so
Yeah.
I will take care of that soon.
Yeah, and
One second.
I got to put Lori's other channel, not Prairie Rider, the Queen of the North, formerly known as Lori Jean. That's the name of the channel. She has some great reviews, MRE reviews, cooking stuff. Yeah, you're right, Lori. David Lynn looks like a old school principal. So, guys, check out Lori, Prairie Rider on her other channel, which is Queen of the North. And I got to get her up there on it too. So, please don't. Okay, all right.
He didn't see it in time.
Sorry, Lori. Okay, she's all right. Check out her old videos and stuff. So don't
change the subject here.
There's some good stuff there.
I was sent this. It's a smartwatch.
Hang on. Let me put you up there. There you go.
You're gonna break their monitors. Hey, Howie. I will be doing a review on this. This was sent to me for an honest review, and I will be doing it. And if you don't think a smartwatch is good for prepping, wait until you see the video.
Oh, cool. All righty.
At least this smartwatch. It does have its pros and cons, but I think the pros outweigh the cons.
All right. So, yeah. For this weekend on Memorial Day, Columbus Day, if you have the day off and you really don't have any plans, pull up that video, check on some of those channels I have on there, check them out, watch some videos, subscribe to them, say hi, look through their list. You'll find some interesting ones in it. A lot of them cover a good gambit of things. So that's something to do on Columbus Day. Good way to kick off the fall. And we're not talking the fall of Rome. So I'll put that down. There we go.
Now that I got this computer running again, I'll start getting my sound effects ready again.
Woo!
Good night, Lori. Take care. Be safe.
All right, Lori, take it easy.
Oh, wait. I got to put my... 1 second.
We can't see you. Oh, he muted himself. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry. I hit the wrong button. Night, Lori. Hi, Howie.
Yeah. So
these people.
Hang on. Let me make you big. There you go. Urban
Grandpa
Prepper.
Yeah.
SD Mountain Man, good channel. Mondak Living and Second Star Survival.
Yeah, he was doing a live stream earlier tonight. And then who's starting right now, she finally got a microphone for her camera, is Nikki St. Lorraine.
All right.
And Allie Carroll's doing the Shriners Haunted House. If you've seen her videos, really spooky outfits and funny too. And we got Miss Vital Survival. I haven't heard for her for a while. And Voon Child. She got kids right now running around.
One other channel that really doesn't need any help. But if you like fire, you like knives, constant banter, go check out Jerry's Woodshop.
Yep.
Jerry's Woodshop and Outdoors.
Yeah, I swear I swear he's still a 10-year-old pyromaniac child.
Yep.
But yeah, there. One of the things too, guys. Any channel that we're helping out here, once they make 1,000 and they get monetized, do them a favor and watch some of the commercials at the beginning of their videos. That helps boost them up with YouTube. Now, saying that, I'm going to warn you, there is one of those little ad videos, and it's popped up on my channel several times. I'll get a little short 2-minute one, and then I get a 37-minute one or a 60-minute one. Don't worry about watching that if you really, but if you want to be cool about it, just leave it run, go do something till it's over with, then come back and watch the video.
Yeah, just make sure you hit mute because some of those commercials are downright
Loud.
That's 9.
Yeah, I mean these have both been both those long ones have been some like it was like a where a bunch of people were out and the guys talking about the probiotics and this, that, and the other, and mental health and all this other fun stuff. And it's like
The one that really gets me is the one I can't stand the most, and it's, does your guy smell like this? Buy my soap and you'll smell like a real man.
oh, I hate that soap commercial. every time it pops up, I give it a thumbs down. But,
Yeah.
if it's a channel I really like, I'll let it play while I do something else. Yeah, Galen, the game ads suck too.
You know what? I really want to see that guy because I'm gonna take and dump this bottle on him. Sandalwood patchouli.
Yeah,
Make-
the sad
make my house smell really
Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That makes my house smell good because it smells like there's been a lady in the house. Hey, come on! I'm a guy, and it's a guy's house.
Okay, so you get some
Look behind
benefits.
me. Look behind me. You can tell it's a guy's house. So if I use some patchouli and sandalwood, it smells like there's had a lady's touch in the house. So if I run into that guy and I pour that bottle on him, he's going to start smelling like a woman. And I'll say, now, let's see your soap take that off.
Oh, Lord.
He ain't got nothing to do with it. He'd probably put his hand
Yeah.
over his head like this. Not again, Dave. Come on, stop.
I'm just too weird for commercials. I got over 1,000, but my hours been increasing, not decreasing. I wonder why.
Oh yeah, those North Korean spam bots. Some
Yeah.
of those, I don't know how come YouTube's even allowing those pictures to be out there on for their icon. I mean, the one, it was soft porn.
It is.
I'm looking at it, it's like, what the heck?
I keep erasing them, but they keep coming back even worse.
Yeah. Oh, well, what I do is I go to that channel, block it at the channel, and then all the 20 other ones in there, I start opening them up and blocking every single one of them. And I went like 3 weeks without getting any hits from any of them, and then I got one hit today. So I went into that one, and I did the same daggone thing again.
Knock on wood. I haven't had that lately.
Yeah.
Wait, they're coming to your location.
Well, I haven't put anything out new lately, so.
Yeah. Hey, Dustin.
Hey, Dustin.
Yeah. For you guys that are wondering, that's Courtney's husband who's in the house now.
Yeah. Oh, Dustin, we had boiled chicken and only had a little bowl full. So we got to make a sandwich later on tonight.
Yeah.
Because my family, like, what's that wonderful smell from the crock pot? How in the hell can you eat one whole chicken? I'll go over there and look. What's left? There's broth. And that's it. They just demolished all the vegetables, the whole chicken, only left me about that much portion of meat.
Yeah.
And a turnip.
Well, something else, just all you people that have gardens or are thinking about getting a garden, get your seeds now. Kathy, North Star Prep Stetter, said on her Monday live stream about some of the seeds that are coming up in short supply. One of the things that I found out that it's in the works right now, that ready.gov is getting ready to, in the spring, push everybody should plant a garden program type, get everybody out there growing food. So that tells me that they are thinking there's going to be another problem this spring.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
along
when
with
the
that,
transportation fails this winter, it's going to continue on through mid-spring.
yeah. So guys, I'm working on another video here. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek at it. What it is, it's how to survive 30 days and beyond. Basically, for a family of 4, I went through this. These are all Walmart prices. So I shopped at Walmart, and It has, let's see if I get this to go right. Oh, it's at the very top. I forgot to freeze the paint on it. So, the size of the container, how many servings are in the container, how much that container costs, how many of those containers you need to have 30 days worth of food to make those meals go for 30 days.
And people ask me about Nino. Nestle Nino is whole milk that you could use for infants. And what's the next stage after infants? Toddler,
yeah.
Yeah. It's safe for them.
And okay. And it's good for us old people too. It's whole milk is what it is. Powdered whole milk. So it doesn't have a really long shelf life. But so there's, this is some of the stuff I'm going to be talking about, different things you can get, corn flakes, instant oatmeal. All right. You get, a couple of those things, and, hey, you got breakfast right there. Smucker's strawberry jam, Skippy peanut butter. I won't Skippy's because it is the more expensive brand, but, a lot of people like it. And so, sandwiches, you'll get sick of peanut butter and jam sandwiches by the end of 30 days, but you'll still be alive.
And a nice thing too about the peanut butter, it's a high in protein food, which means as you are working, you will continue to build muscle mass and not lose it because you're not eating certain foods. Peanut butter is a weightlifter's miracle food, basically. Because of the amount of protein that's in it.
Yep.
And if you get the right kind, it's low in saturated fats, which is the bad fats, and it's high in your protein and everything else. And
Dustin's being funny here.
I think it. And if you guys don't know how to plant a garden, for somebody who watches this later, or you want ideas and tips, there's 2 channels to check out. One is currently in the chat, and that is Howie's.
I got him up here.
Permaculture. Go check out his channel. He's got lots of great information. The other one is the Green Wizard.
Yep.
If you can't figure out how to grow between those 2 channels, hire yourself somebody. Because between those 2 channels, you can grow virtually anything.
Yeah. And other stuff, simple thing, hamburger helper. You got a lot of options of hamburger helper, and you got all the different things: rice-a-roni, chicken helper, tuna helper, cans of tuna. All right, 8 cans of chicken of the sea tuna at Walmart. An 8-pack is $7. All right, Keystone all natural chicken in the can. All right. 27 ounces, 628. The Keystone ground beef in the can, same price. And of course, Dinty Moore beef stew, a 38-ounce can, has 4.5 servings in it approximately. 1 cup servings is, a little bit over $4. There's a lot of different things you can do. I got different ways of stuff going it to do it different ways. I love this one though. We kind of hit this up. The Kraft original flavor mac and cheese, a 35 count case of it, $34 at Walmart. So, and some of the stuff you can mix and match. And something I was checking out here for everybody. I checked the prices of, like at Walmart, they have the Aquitainer 7-gallon water jug with a spigot on it. $15 basically. Price is comparable. Trying anywhere I could check for the cheapest price elsewhere for getting either a 30-gallon or 55-gallon barrel, and these you can move around. The 7 gallons, when full, with the weight of the container and the water, is just a hair under 60 pounds. You can move that around and put it on the counter and use it.
Right. And folks, if you have problems, like with me, I have bad legs and a bad back, you could go over to Harbor Freight, get a little dolly. You know what I'm talking, ones, Gil. A little wheel, and you put it on the bottom of the water container. It keeps it off the ground. You could roll it around, if you tie ropes to it, it'll follow you to the next location.
Yeah.
And here's another thing too with when you store water. If you've had water sitting in a while, and I got several that are sitting for, I don't know, close to a year, water technically does not go bad. It may taste stale. You want to know why it tastes stale? Because the oxygen itself has left the water. What you need to do is pour maybe a half an ounce to an ounce out of the top of it. Because when I do mine, I fill it right up to the very edge. So when I put the lid on, it's actually touching the water. And after you've let it sit for a year, you'll notice it's dropped down a little bit. So pour maybe about a half ounce out of the top, put your lid back on, then shake the daylights out of it. That puts the oxygen back in the water, it gets rid of that stale taste, and it's just fine.
Yeah.
Right. Or you could do like Uncle Alan does. I buy a brand new fish tank oxygenate. You know what I'm talking about, Dave?
The bubbler
with a hose, brand new, haven't touched a fish. Put it into whatever jug or gallon thing. Bubble it for 2 nights. Spring water fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just make sure your nephews or grandnephews don't use it for the goldfish.
Yeah. All right. Kaylin says a suitcase dolly used bungees to secure to the dolly. Yep. Okay. Anyways, on the 7-gallon containers, to have 1 gallon for a family of 4 a day, 1 gallon a day for 30 days, that's 120 gallons. You need approximately 17 of these containers, which is the exact same price. When I say you add it up, it's the exact same price of getting a 55-gallon, a couple of 55-gallon barrels, or 4 30-gallon barrels. Yeah, you're trying to get 120 gallons. The price is the same between these little small ones and the big ones, because the big ones, the plastic is a lot thicker because it's a bigger one holding more weight. Water weighs 8.34 pounds per gallon. So you get a 55-gallon times 8. You're looking at 440 gallons there.
Pounds.
440 pounds, correct, Dave. 440 pounds to move around. You're not going to do that easily. That's why I recommend these smaller containers. That way you can stack them in closets. You can put a couple in this closet, a couple in that closet, a couple under the bed, move them around, and it's really good.
I got several of them in my kitchen right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see, what I did for my water storage, and I'm a little crazy, is I've got drinking water stored, and I have toilet water stored. I have water that's stored in old milk jugs, them thick, plastic, white, ugly-looking things that no matter how much you try, even if you use bleach, you can't never get the sour milk smell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got close to 3 dozen of those scattered through the house that are strictly for the toilet should we lose water pressure. That way I can flush the toilet. Mm-hmm. That way I don't have to dig a hole out in the field, out back, wherever, and have to worry about neighbors or whatever trying to do something stupid.
And you're on the second floor, Dave, or the third?
I have a 2-story apartment.
Okay.
And the toilet's on the second floor.
Okay.
So we won't get backflush.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you don't want
the sink downstairs.
Right. You can fix that. Just seal it off so it doesn't come back gurgling up like Linda Blair.
I don't have to worry about it because I sit here and our septic drain runs down this way. So everything literally runs downhill toward the drain or toward the main city line.
Mm-hmm. And there's a manhole down there, so it will back up to your place. It'll bubble out the manhole. Okay. Albany Mountain Homestead has a great recommendation here. The Malabar Spinach. I've heard about this. I even got some, on one of my order things. I got it saved so to purchase some for it in the spring. I may have to go ahead and get it now. Got to talk to my wife about it before I order it.
I can't remember on Malabar. Is that like New Zealand spinach, guys?
I'm not sure, but let's see what else we got here. Okay, and our Cabinet Wood recommends they have an Aldi
Yeah, Aldi's pretty good.
Yeah, food store there. And so we talked about a hand pump.
One of these days I'll be kind and let you guys see my cupboards.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
that's
cupboards
nice.
are so full. They're so full that I literally cannot put anything else in them.
Yeah.
I have bags and totes of food stored in my bedroom.
Wow.
No room to walk in my bedroom.
But that is a really good hand pump. Monitor, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just looking here at our cabin in the woods. Their well is at 220 feet. A hand pump is $2,000. Hang on, I got a solution for you. Where's that company here? I got the business card here. Okay, here it is. See if I'm going to make myself big, guys, so don't get scared. All right. Okay. Apocalypse Pumps has they're actually they're not that expensive. I'm see if I can get it to focus on the phone number there. Or you can just look them up. Apocalypse wellpumps.com. So apocalypsewellpumps.com. I've looked them up. They have a unique system for pumping stuff. They're not that expensive, and they go down. He was talking at the preparedness fair. They were pumping with one of the little ones, and they were down. I think he said 280 feet or something like that. Okay. Yeah, I picked up a whole bunch of everyone's business cards at the preparedness fair. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's the vining one. Oh, my wife should love that because she has several, arbor things out in her garden there.
Okay, now I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Cool. I'll have to double check with her on that for sure. If I can remember it tomorrow night after the 13-hour drive. I'm pulling the trailer, so I got to go slower, so it takes me 13 hours instead of 12 hours.
Gil, check my playlist on Gardens at 8 SHTF. There's a guy who grows that in Las Vegas a lot.
Okay. Whoa. 400 feet. All right, now we're down to talk like Reed down there in New Mexico. His is way down there too, for his well. One thing I've learned about spinach, it also depends on the additives, is the soil nutrients. If they have bad soil, it's going to taste bad. My wife's was the first time she tried growing spinach at our place in California. But she's over the last 30 years, this stuff coming out of there now is.
Yeah, because a bad thing about spinach, it attracts a lot of. If you got toxic waste, I would plant spinach out there and it absorbs all the deadly radioactive waste and stuff, and then you
throw it away.
Yeah.
The same thing that
Sunflower.
Anthony Pimetto Prepared was talking about sunflowers.
Yep.
Sunflowers pull heavy metals out of the soil.
It does really good on copper, lead, zinc.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, anyways, I'm when I'm in California, I'm going to be working on my 30-day how to survive 30 days and more video. I got most of the information gathered up. So I'll be putting it together, and so I'll have actually pictures of all the different items, so you can recognize it. But yeah, there is one of the things I talked. Oh, just guys to let you know here. Let's see where is it here. Let's pull up here. Okay, 37% lean, 7% fat, ground beef roll, 13.27. It is that because I picked up 2 of those today. They're 3-pound rolls of very lean, and I actually found some that was 96% lean, 4% fat. I got a couple 1-pound rolls for my wife. So Look on you do some shopping online just to figure out what you do eat, what you don't eat, what you can get to expand.
Rule number 1 for prepping: eat what you prep and prep what you eat.
Yes, I eat cornflakes. I eat oatmeal. I eat Smucker's jam. I eat Welch's grape jam. I use Skippy peanut butter. I actually use honey with peanut butter a lot. I love the Great Value white or wheat bread, the 88-cent loaf ones. I actually like them more than some of the expensive stuff that are so heavy and thick and not all the way cooked, and it's still so wet and moist. You just, yeah. For Kraft I'll eat in a pinch. I'd prefer actually some of the store brands are a little bit better than Kraft. And come on. Oh, I got to go to the page here. Scroll down. Come on. Scroll. I eat hamburger.
Let's say hi, Steve of Corsair Trainers.
Hey.
He did a wonderful video this morning.
Yep.
Gil,
all right. The list I have up here, unfortunately, I had to shut down. My website got shut down because WordPress was not letting me into it, and I had 2 months to go before I had to pay again. And it's, oh, well, you got to pay. I go, I don't have to pay for another 2 months. Oh, well, we want your money now. And it's like, scam, no, bye. And I just closed it down, and I'm working with Reed. Reed's getting me some guys to go to set it back up again. If you email me, though, guys, the email's at the very bottom of the description. When I get this all finished up and I do the video, I will make this available. If you email me, I'll just email it right back to you, this. And this is actually part of a list of what I'm doing here. So this is something I've been putting together for quite a while. It has, it talks about everything like chili mac, different ways of making chili mac, how to make different things, Southwest Survival Mix, all the ingredients you need for Southwest Survival Mix. And I'm working on putting together stuff like that. Hang on, this thing slid over.
That would look really good sitting over on the Discord server as well.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right, Dave. Yeah, I'll get that too. All right. So I got stuff here. These are, this is basically our inventory of what we have in our food supply right now. This is the canned stuff we have. I haven't filled out the dry. I haven't gone through the 7 cubic foot freezers yet. We got all the freezers down here. Wants versus needs, jobs to get done around the place, skills to learn, timeline thing. This is a multiple spreadsheet thing, and I'll basically the stuff that I have back here that's in our stuff, I'll blank those out so you can just actually fill in what you have, and helps you keep track of your food supply. And my daughter and I went through for what we have here in Idaho. We were okay. All right, we're good on this. We're good on this. We're short on this. And she thought we were good on the stuff we were short on. And so, those things help.
It does yourself good, not only to keep your brain wrapped around it, but at the latest, every 6 months, go through your supplies.
Right.
Rotate as needed, because you'll wind up using something and you'll forget that you used it. And then you'll go through your supply checklist and say, oh, crap, I forgot I was out of that. Same goes with your toiletries as well. Something that's not often talked about that I didn't see on his list, but it's probably there, is your toiletries. That'll be on a different list. But, for the survival here, I'm putting just food, working on the food. And as you saw when I got down, I started adding the water containers. I got more stuff to add down here of other things, toilet paper, paper towels, stuff you're going to need that way. But what Mary Beth said here about suddenly a salad is good with a can of tuna or chicken, turns it into, you get the canned tunas. They got just like the same size as canned tuna. You got the canned chicken. You also got the canned roast beef. That you can get. I like the best canned roast beef I found is the stuff at the Kirkland Signature brand at Costco. But one of those cans, you add it to you can add any of those things to the
the mac and cheese, and it totally changes it from plain mac and cheese to a casserole. Tuna, it becomes tuna noodle casserole, or chicken noodle casserole, or a beef casserole. Hey, Simply Jan, another channel, guys, to go check out. She was on. She didn't get on the list when I made the list, but she's going to be on the new one coming out in 2 weeks. So Simply Jan is another good one there. Let me see here. And like Kaylin said, canned turkey or salmon, cans of clams. That's what my daughter eat. I just haven't developed a taste to it. If I'm starving, I probably will develop a taste for it.
No, you won't.
You don't want to see what I got in my dry storage, Gil. Evil laughter. Yes.
I would
brownie mix is also a nice treat. Any of the cake mixes when they're on sale, pick up a couple of them. Even a plain white cake with white frosting on it does wonders for morale.
Oh yeah,
in a bad situation.
You want to know something else that's really good? If you've got a dehydrator, dehydrate pineapple chunks. Not the real small ones. Get the medium-sized chunk. Dehydrate that and put it in bags. Seal it and store it. Because dehydrated pineapple is an awesome snack. My kid loves it to death.
Yeah, and
he'd eat that constantly if I'd let him.
Yeah, and if you have a friend that has a freeze dryer, get the big number 10 can of Dole pineapple chunks, and get them to do a tray for you. You do that can for you. Oh yeah.
Now there's certain foods you don't want to really dehydrate or freeze dry. One is eggs. 2 is avocados. And I forgot the third. This is what happens when you get old and your memory's lost.
Basically fatty foods.
Anything with a plant-based oil in it or animal oil.
If you want to know what certain things do when they're freeze-dried, go check out King of Random channel. Because they freeze-dry all kinds of things to see what happens.
King of Random.
Yep.
Okay. So that's guys. That's something. Hey, you got a holiday coming up where some of you in here said you got to work. Jay has to work, and there were a couple others that said they had to work. But if you don't have to work, hey, take the time. Discover a new country. Discover your pantry and what's really in there. Go in there and make a list of what you actually have.
What kind of salt is good for prepping? Sea salt.
Yep. Now, if you're doing canning, that's canning salt.
Right. Any salt is going to last if it's properly stored.
Yeah. Right.
But if you want something that you're going to put on your food to eat, sea salt.
Now, folks, you have to be careful. If you can or dry certain foods, do not use iodine.
Nope.
Unless you want your food to be totally same color as my shirt. It'll turn black.
Yeah. That's funny. It looks kind of blue from here.
But like I said, my favorite things to do is I dry cuttlefish, I dry squid, octopus, cod. My family hates it because it stinks up the whole neighborhood, and I get complaints from the neighbors because they thought I killed something in the backyard.
You did. You killed a squid and an octopus. And
No, I'm drying them and seasoning them. And they're looking at me, Uncle Al, what are you going to do? You're going to eat it. And they're like, no, we're going to the restaurant. What the hell is that green thing? It's cod.
Oh, Mary Beth. Your son moved out and he now got a long-term pantry room.
Good.
I got at least another 10, 12 years before mine moves out, so it'll be a while.
Yep.
Oh, good. So, Caitlin got into the case of water chestnuts.
Yep. And that's the thing too, guys. When you see something on sale, it's something you eat. You don't have to get a lot of it at one shot. If you start picking up a couple extra, like all right, when the juices are on sale, get a couple extra juices. That if you get one, or when you get two, if you get three, you get four. When the hamburger is on sale or the steak is on sale, grab a couple extra. Toilet paper when it's on sale. Well, that's not going to happen for a while, but you get what I'm talking about. When it's on sale,
I've
get
still
it.
got a few days worth of supply here. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry about that, Caitlin. I thought it was a case. Remember, I only got one eye that still kind of works.
When I went to Costco earlier this week, I was going to grab a couple Chubbs, packages of the Chubbs of hamburger for my wife. And I go to grab and it says, limit one per customer. And I look and the thing has got 3 sections just full of it, but they're limiting 1 per customer. It's like, okay. All right. See what's saying on here. Iodine's okay. Covered that. All the kids moved out, so he built a smaller home. See, if all of our kids move out, we're not going to really build a smaller home, because one of the bedrooms is going to be, actually already happened when my daughter moved up here. One of the rooms became my wife's sewing room. And when another one moves out, then we're going to have an office, a real office where we can keep all the stuff, and I can go work on my novels in there, and she can go in the sewing room, or we join each other in the living room, watch TV. Can't move back in if the rooms are full. Unless they're paying $500 a month rent for the room and board, which is weird. Which is what my youngest son demanded to do. He demanded to pay $500 a month rent. Okay. Here's what he's stocking up on bar oil, chainsaw. Yeah. Back years ago when my brother and I were doing side jobs, when we were working construction and we're taking down trees and stuff, we bought some big chainsaws, and I got a couple gallons of bar oil and stuff I bought back then. And all of a sudden, things changed, and all of a sudden we were working full time, 70 hours a week. And the side jobs all just fell off, and then other things happened. I got married, he had more kids, and we stopped doing side jobs, but I still had all that stuff that hey, this has been sitting in the back of my shop. I'm going to be able to use it up here in Idaho. All righty. Well, we've gone over an hour here already. I'm trying to keep these back to an hour. So once again, for those of you who just came in, Steve.
He's been here from the beginning, I'm sure. He's just been sitting there lurking.
Yeah, he waited until he had a good thing shot. But Christopher Columbus did not discover America first. He came after. Let's see. They said the Chinese possibly were here in 1421, and in the 10th century, the Vikings were all over the place. In the 6th century, some Irish monks were over here. The Polynesians have been sailing over and were visiting the shores of California, Oregon, Washington, Baja California, etc. Yeah, so there's been a lot of people over the years that have been discovering America for the first time for their group. So
yep. And
so
my family was smart. They saw America and they said it was a dump and went back to Japan.
You mean there were Democrats here then?
No, they just didn't like it.
Okay.
That was bad.
No, I'm sorry. I got to apologize. All right. And today, by the way, for anyone that wasn't here when I mentioned it before, today is Leif Erikson Day. So, all right. So we're starting the weekend with a holiday, Leif Erikson Day, and we're ending it with Columbus Day. All right. And let's see here. Run a little last.
I almost forgot. Anybody watches her channel? She had cancer surgery, and I'm trying to find the card I'm going to send her. I got a whole bunch of cards because she's going to be in rehab and nursing home, and this is Elizabeth. That's Common Sense with Elizabeth.
Okay.
Yeah, because they took out, let's see, part of her tongue, her jaw. They reconstructed her leg and skin off her thigh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All righty. So coming up next Tuesday is Kiss, and not the rock band, although that would be kind of cool. Keep it simple, Survivor. The simple things we can do to make a difference.
That's not what KISS means. KISS stands for Keep It Simple, stupid.
No, we're doing Keep It Simple, Survivor, because we want to make everyone survive. And then next Friday is going to be what's your focus for prepping, and whether it's food, water, guns, clothing, whatever. And we're going to talk about how you crossbows, arrows, knives, whatever it is, whatever your focus is. We're going to talk about how to prioritize your focus and not forget the little things. That'll be next Friday.
Do not get tunnel vision while you start prepping, because otherwise you'll miss out on very key important things.
Yeah. And both those topics are really good for Steve from Corsair Trainers to come keep us on track.
What are you talking about? He's already got videos on it.
That's why I want him up. He's got similar videos, but yeah. But then he can do the live stream up here, and we can send more people over to go back and view those videos if he comes up here.
He's chicken.
All righty, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I want to say thanks to Dave and Al for coming up here. And if anybody has any suggestions of topics, email them to me. Email's at the very bottom of the description there. Just email me suggestions.
Yes. One thing I want to say. I want to say thanks to the generous donation to get my blue laptop back up and running again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mr. Gill.
You're welcome. All righty. So with that, everybody, stay happy, stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll each of us see you in our videos and also on these live streams.